Welcome back. Guys, if you're looking for a way to boost your productivity and improve your email communications, then you're at the right place. Here I'm going to show you a game-changing automation on how to send emails in bulk directly from your Google Sheets, and that too on a predefined schedule. Guys, this automation is going to empower you to reach out to hundreds of people on emails with just a few clicks. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, trust me, this is entirely possible with Pabbly Connect, and here we are not going to use any coding to set up this workflow of automation. And guys, if you want to learn this, stay tuned till the end of the video. Let's get started. Guys, this is the sign up page of Pabbly Connect application, which is an automation tool. And you can reach here using the link I have pasted in the description. And from here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month. Okay, so guys, sign up right now. And after that, you can sign in to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, click on this create workflow button. Here you can provide a suitable name to your workflow. So let me give a name here. So guys, I have given this name here. Now let me click on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, which are the trigger and the actions. So guys, trigger is that event here which starts the workflow, and the actions are the automated responses of the trigger. So to a particular trigger, there can be many actions. Okay, so in our use case, guys, we are going to schedule the running of this workflow with the help of a feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called scheduler. So according to our schedule, the trigger is going to run, trigger is going to work, and this will start working. So when you click on trigger, here you can see we have this scheduler option. Select scheduler. Okay, and here it will ask you how often you want to run your workflow. So guys, here it will show you these options. So you can schedule the running of this workflow at regular intervals of time. You can schedule it for once. You can schedule to run this workflow every day or at any day of the week, every time. Okay. For example, at every Monday, every Saturday. Okay. Any date of the month, like every 13th of any month or every 15th of any month. Okay, so that's how you can schedule your workflows. Right now I'm selecting once option. So when you select once, this workflow is going to be scheduled to run only once at your selected date and time. So here in this date field, you can select the date and time on which you want this workflow to run. So I'm selecting the date and the time. Let's say time 12:30 p.m. Okay, right, and then you can click on save and your schedule will be saved. Here you can see this workflow is scheduled to run once at this date in UTC. Okay, and in IST local time, you can see that IST time here. Right, and guys, what I want this workflow to do at this date and time, I want that this workflow should run and check my spreadsheet here in this Google Sheets application and get the data of the people whom I want to send the emails. Okay, so these are the people to whom I want to send the emails one by one, to all of them. So guys, suppose that these are your students and you want to send the result sheet of your students to all of them. Okay, or these are your candidates who have applied for a job in your company and you want to send the final list of interviewees. Okay, or there can be many use cases for this automation. So here you just have to add the recipient email addresses. You can add their names. You can add information about them here in the spreadsheet. Okay, and to get this data here, we are going to connect Google Sheets here in this actions tab. Just search for Google Sheets and select the action event as get rows. Then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. All right, and from this window, you have to choose that Google account in which you have created the spreadsheet. Select the account, then you have to provide some additional access to your Google account. So just click on continue from here and you will be connected with your Google Sheets application. So we are now connected, and here it started asking to select the spreadsheet's name. So the name of my spreadsheet is email files. This is it. And here you have to select it from this list given here. Okay. So here it will show you the list of all your spreadsheets. From here you can select the relevant spreadsheet. Then you have to select the sheet's name. Right now I have only one sheet here, so it is just showing one and it is auto selected. And then it will ask you to put the range of data that you have in your spreadsheet. So to put the range here, you just have to go to your spreadsheet and start selecting the data from the second row, okay, and keep on selecting it till the last column and then start selecting down till the last row. Okay, so I have selected the whole data, and here you can see, guys, in the name box it started showing A2 colon C9. This means we have the data starting from column A row number 2 and it is ending at column C row number 9. Okay, so this is called as the range of data. So just copy this range and put this range here in this range field like this. Okay, right. So here's how you can put the static range. Okay, this means this data is going to remain as it is. So if you are increasing or decreasing any row, what you can do, you can put the range dynamically as well. For that, just remove this and 9 number. Okay, so it will become A2 colon C. This means, guys, that we have the data starting from column A row number 2 and it is ending at column C, but we do not know at what row it is going to end. Okay, so we do not know the last row number. So you just put the range as this, it will count as dynamic range. Okay, so if you add or subtract any row, it doesn't matter, it will get the data. Right, and to get the data, just click on save and send test request button and your data will be fetched here in the response section. But before clicking here, remember to toggle this simple response button to off like this. Why we are doing this, I'll tell you. So guys, when you toggle this off and click on save and send test request button, you will get the data in array of data format, that is an advanced format. Here you can see, here we have received the data in this array. And in this array, we have the whole data. Now guys, just click here on this plus icon to add one more action window. And here I'm going to choose Iterator feature of Pabbly Connect. So what Iterator will do, Iterator is going to iterate this array and separate the data in one by one form, in row by row form actually. Okay. So with the help of Iterator, we are going to ensure that this workflow is going to run for every row one by one starting from the first row. Okay, so select Iterator here and here it will show you to choose the array. So when you click here, it will show you the previous step and the array as well. From here you can select the array, then click on save and send test request button, and in the response you will get the segregated data like this. Here you can see, guys, started showing the details of the first person that I have in my spreadsheet, named as demo name. Sender's name is dummy sender, and this data is coming from the second row. You can see here. Right, so this is how it is going to work with Iterator. And after that, guys, I want to send the email to this person whose data we have separated. So just click on this plus icon and from another action window, connect with Gmail to send the emails. So guys, here you have to select the action event as send email. Then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail. And from this window, you have to select that Gmail account by which you want to send those emails. Okay, so select that account. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. So just click on allow here. And you can see we are getting connected with Gmail. Okay. And here it will ask to enter the recipient's email address. So guys, here we have received the recipient's addresses in this array, and I have separated out the first recipient like this. And from this iterator step only, I'm going to map these recipient emails label here in this field. So just click here, and from this last iterator step, map the recipient email here like this. Okay. For the sender name, use the same way. Here we got the sender name, just map it. Then it will ask you to enter the subject of the email, so you can put any relevant subject. So I'm just giving the subject to show you the demo. I am going to write the subject as final result. Here I've given the email subject as selected candidates list. Okay, right, and here I'm going to select the content type of email as plain, and here it will ask you to enter the email's content. So here let me type the whole email that I want to send in bulk. So guys, I have typed the email like this. Dear, we hope this email finds you well. After carefully scrutinizing the applications, we have created the final list of the candidates for the interviews. Please find the list in the attachments. So after dear, I am going to personalize this email for the person who is receiving the email. So I'm going to place the name of that person after this dear. So for that, just click here and the previous step will appear like this. So from the last step, just map the recipient's name. So this email will be personalized for the whole list. Okay. So when this workflow is going to run, one by one, the label is going to be updated and new name will be placed here and it will send to all with their own names. Okay. Here guys, it is asking to put the file name that you want to send. So I'm going to put the name as finallist.pdf. Okay, you have to mention the extension, and the attachment link, I'm going to place the link of a PDF file that I have here in my Google Drive. So this is the file I want to send. I'm just going to generate a shareable link of the file like this, and here I'm going to select anyone with the link option. I'm going to give the role as viewer, and I'm going to copy this link and paste it here in the attachment field like this. Okay, now this mail is ready to send. You can check the connection by clicking on save and send test request button, and this email will be sent. So guys, let me show you the demo. So guys, this is the email inbox of the person to whom I'm sending this email. So I am clicking on save and send test request button, and let's see if we receive a new email. So this is the response we have received. Let's check in the inbox if I got a new. Okay, and here you can see I have received a new email from the sender's name as dummy sender, and this is the same sender name I have written here, dummy sender. Okay, and here you can see the subject selected candidates list. That's what I have entered here. Okay, and now let me open the email, and here you can read dear demo name. You can see name is placed, and this is the same email that I want to send, and here is a PDF file attached named as finallist.pdf, which I have given the name here. So this is how it is going to work. So our connection is working fine, and we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that guys, it is going to work automatically as per your schedule, date and time, and get the data of your spreadsheet and send the emails to all the people present in the spreadsheet in bulk automatically. And guys, I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can use this same workflow. You can clone this same workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.